Hello everyone, welcome back to another Fallout 76 video. Happy New Year first of all, and let's take a look at all the rewards you could possibly get during the winter holidays 2019. I know, it has been a while since I published a new video. To be honest with you guys, I really missed editing, voiceovering and so on. Hard to believe, huh? And of course to read your comments as well, mostly because you guys are an amazing audience. But the unexpected happens sometimes, and you need to embrace reality as it is. I took a few days off, that was the initial plan, but then I catch the flu, so I decided to take a small break and return to work only when I felt well physically and emotionally. As some of you said in the community mural, breaks are sometimes necessary, not just for me, but for every person out there, or at least those who can afford to take a break. Anyway, I'm really sorry I didn't publish for a while, and I hope you guys will be glad to watch my upcoming content. I am back and I don't intend to go anywhere else. I have plenty of ideas for new videos, so stay tuned. Moreover, I can't wait for Wastelanders to go live. We're getting closer and closer by the day. For now, I will show you all the rewards you could get during Christmas or the winter holidays 2019. I will also share my holiday gift wrapping featuring medium and large gifts, as well as over 32 mysterious pick rolls at the Purveyor. I will also include all the 7 Nuclear Winter Christmas rewards, in case you're still grinding it or you've missed it altogether. At least you get a chance to see them here. At the end, I will announce the winners for my Christmas event, which I have already posted in my Discord. You see, I've got plenty of stuff to go over today in this video, so without any further delay, let's begin. Alright, I didn't farm as much as I wanted during the Christmas event, but at least I managed to get most things I wanted from the holiday gifts. I opened around 700 to 800 gifts in total. As you probably know, small gifts didn't give you much besides drinks, candy, toys, coal, basic animal mounted headlamps, and other items with hardly any value. There were dozens upon dozens of possible rewards from these gifts. I'm sure you know that by now. However, for veteran players like myself, they didn't bring a lot of new things. I had almost every single plan I rolled from small gifts at least. I dropped dozens of them to other players. I'm still wondering what to do with some of them in my stash. Anyway, for the sake of this video's duration, I've only added my medium and large holiday gift wrapping process, at least some of it. In this video you can see what was possible and what to expect from over 50 medium and large gifts. I got a nice amount of caps to start with, a few SCHIP too, and lots of mounted head plants, most of them of which I already had from doing the Pioneer Scout daily missions, for example. I even made 2 guides on how to get the 11 mounted heads available in the game before this event. Of course, I managed to get a few new ones, but not all, sadly. There are at least 10 rare mounted head plants, and I will need to find a way to get them later on. Overall, this was a great experience, especially because you could farm gifts by doing nothing much with the free Centetrons strategy. So getting new and old plants by doing nothing much sounds like a great Christmas gift to me. I also managed to get one of the rarest plants in game, the plasma grenade plant. I was hoping I'd be able to roll a plasma mine as well, but that didn't happen. Now, there were 2 new decor item plants for Christmas that you could get as well, the icicle lights and the winter wall clash. I've got both of them, which basically satisfied my expectations for this entire event. I did trade a bit too, and I could have gone much further with the rewards, but hey, this is a possible outcome. After all, the holiday gift wrapping obeys to the RNG gods, so farming more doesn't necessarily mean you will get other new plants. All in all, I'm quite happy with what I've got. I hope you feel the same way about your results. Now that you saw my best holiday gift rewards, it's time to show you the highlights or a quick overview. First of all, I got a nuclear grenade plan, as I mentioned before. It used to be super rare, almost no one had it. How things can quickly change in Fallout 76, don't you agree? I've got some new power armor and weapon plans as well, things that are definitely good to have, but they hardly impact your gameplay. What else is worth mentioning here? Well, I got lots of animal mounted head plans, probably about 100 of them, no joke. I got a few new ones, well, some actually, but I'm sure you got them too because they are quite basic and easy to roll. Even from small gifts, like the cat, dog, fox, deer heads, and others. I'm basically missing all the rare mounted heads, as you can see. I've managed to get the dead claw head, and that's it. No Scorch Beast, no Marlook parts, or the Mega Sloth, or the Mothman. It's such a shame, but what can you do? I got dozens of duplicated plants for these heads, always in hope I'd roll a new unlearned one, but nope, it didn't really happen. Oh well, it is life, sometimes you can get everything you want, isn't that right? At least I got new Christmas decor items, which look quite awesome. Especially the icicle lights, this neon blue light is great to have at any time in the year, at least in my opinion. The Santa Crush, on the other hand, not so much, but hey, you can use it again next year or leave it hanging on your walls just because it's your camp and you can decide what to add there. Well, nuclear winter rewards are not based on RNG factors at least. All you had to do here was farm, farm, and farm until you had everything you wanted. There are 7 new Christmas rewards and I got mine a while ago, but don't get me wrong, it took me at least 5 days to get it, playing about 5 hours per day. It's a lot of grinding because this time you had to farm experience from 0 every time you would reach a new reward. You needed about 26k overseer experience to unlock all the 7 rewards, and that, my friends, equals some dozens of wins and top 3 matches, or hundreds of quick dead matches. Either way, it does take a while, and to be honest, I'm not sure it was worth the effort, unless you like to collect skins. So let's start with the first reward, the holiday wreath. It's a simple one, it looks alright, and for 1 experience, you play for a few seconds and you've already got it. The second reward is the wrapped present. It's probably my favorite decor item from this selection. You get 3 gifts together, like a cluster, different colors, shapes, laces, and patterns. They just look great under any Christmas tree in-game. You even get a gift from Zags. It's a fine touch for a nuclear winter item. You only need 250 experience for this one. Pretty easy to get. So far, so good. Now, the third reward is the holiday tree for 750 overseer experience. And this one is pure disappointment. I thought this was some Christmas tree, a proper one, alright? Instead, I saw this tree branch with 2 colored balls placed on a wheel and 2 wooden plates. I mean, like, what is that? What the heck? Seriously? I mean, whoever invented that is blessed by creativity, but come on, that is a Christmas tree for gnomes or something like that. Anyway, for 1,500 experience, you get a wrapping paper weapon skin for the hunting rifle. It looks strange but funny at the same time. It is certainly a festive skin that fits the holiday, but I don't think I'd want to use it any other time of the year. The opposite can be said about the snowflake metal armor skin, which looks fabulous. It looks really good actually. It is blue and cyan, it has a nicey look and it kinda glows with certain lights. It costs 3,500 experience. I love the skin, but it's only for metal armor. I don't think a lot of people wear this type of armor, so it is on the disappointment side for the same reason. Most people can use it. Still, it's one of the best armor skins they have released until date for sure, at least in my opinion. Moving up in tiers, the 6th reward requires 7k experience. Quite a lot for a beanie if you ask me, but this hat looks pretty awesome. I mean, it fits the Nuclear Winter theme and the Holiday theme too at the same time. It has these orange flames on the outer layers and a blue layer in the very center with white snowflakes. It matches the last reward very well too, which is the fur-lined jacket and jeans. You needed 14k experience to unlock it. That's insane for a single outfit. It took me almost 2 full days to get this, just to give you an idea. Anyway, the outfit and the beanie are not bound. You can freely craft it and do whatever you please with it. Sell, trade, drop to friends, and so on. The outfit itself is dark gray with orange parts. It resembles the winter jacket outfit from the Charleston Secret Vendor. I think it's the same model with major modifications. It looks alright, far from being part of my favorites list, but maybe it will be part of yours. Oh, mamma mia! Lastly, I want to show you my Purveyor results at the Christmas event with the mysterious picks. I spent over 2k scrip as usual in a total of 33 rolls, and most of the purchases were scrip material, as expected these days. My luck with the Purveyor has been the worst in the past few months, so there is no surprise here, at least not for me. Regardless, I managed to do some decent rolls that can sell for thousands of caps. I have rolled a little bit of everything from ranged to melee weapons and some armor pieces too. It's always nice to have some diversity, right? Moving on, as you can see, I started in the worst way possible, just a bunch of useless legendary weapons that nobody would want to use. I feel like these faction legendary effects should be removed from the game. They trigger so often and they are so useless to have. Well, at least this Safecracker Raider piece is a ride for an easier picklocking job, or to add up to your Chameleon armor set. It's not a popular build these days, so you might have some issues selling such items. If you're not into Vanguard, Unwielding, or Chameleon, then this utility armor piece is a great choice, with ammo weight reduction, action point refresh, well, some life-saving abilities for when you go down unexpectedly. Now we are back to the Exterminator and Zealot type of items. Yuck. I mean, some of these are not the worst rolls ever, but there is so much better out there. You know, in the end game, you don't want to go around with an okay item if you can have a great one. I've been scripting most of these. It saves you tons of time farming more legendary items for scrip. Just saying. If you get something similar to the Scout armor piece though, with more durability, 1 strength and life saving, I try to give it to a new player. It's really not the best, far from it, but it's great to start, especially if you don't have a legendary armor. You could maybe sell it cheap, but it will most likely end up as script material. Mutant, Hunter, Troubleshooter, yes, everything we all ever wanted. I got so much crap that I started to roll as fast as the wind blows. I just read the first prefix and rolled again. I call that scarred from useless Purveyor rolls, you know? You're not gonna get anything good, so you kill your expectations before they get a chance to build up. But great things take a while to get, well, normally. I eventually got this Vanguard Urban Scout armor with 1 strength and increased durability. That's like a perfect armor piece for the Vanguard builds. This piece can sell for several thousands of caps. It's quite rare to get such a perfect item. So this made the entire 2 runs I made, I would say. It didn't take long until I got lucky again and rolled this Unwielding piece. Also very good with radiation protection and the ability to breathe underwater. I mean, the last effect is not great, but it's handy to have every now and then. It could be worse. Next we have an anti-armor meat hook with limb damage and reduced weight. Yay, to useless effects on an anti-armor weapon. I scripted it already, but it might be worth some hundred of caps if you try to sell such items. I got some rare okayish items like this junky guitar sword, but the other effects are terrible, so I'd recommend to script it as soon as possible. On the other hand, this clocking scout armor is not all bad. It gives you a 75% chance to resist some damage while standing still, and it increases your action point regeneration. Well, the rest here, I'm sure you can guess what I got. More script material for my collection. Oh yeah! That's basically all the rewards and benefits you could get this past Christmas in Fallout 76. I had some fun and I think Bethesda did alright with this new event and reward concept. It's fun to open gifts or loot boxes, you never know what you're going to get, but it also makes things a bit more difficult to farm since the rewards are randomly generated. If you really want a specific item, you're probably going to take ages to get it this way. So I do prefer the Nuclear Winter reward system. I mean, I'm not a big fan of grinding, but it's better than the alternative. At least I know what I will get and what needs to be done to get it. At the Purveyor, things went as expected, not so good, but at least I got a few decent items worth keeping or selling, plus tons of script material for the next sale or event. What did you guys think of the winter holiday events in Fallout 76? Let me know your thoughts and experiences in the comment section below. Now moving on to my Christmas 2019 event. The winners have been announced via Discord already, and I will also announce them here in the video. Congratulations to the 5 winners. The first place goes to Kalache over Kile. This is a great alternative way of representing Christmas. The Santa photo shoot stage shows all the effort you put into this screenshot. The second place belongs to Yui65. What a creative way to portray the Christmas spirit in the wasteland. Third place is filled with humor. The old man with scars showed us a holiday scorch rebellion. I think they are right, by the way. The fourth place goes to Madoc Rot, who thinks that you shouldn't go unprotected in the wasteland, even if it's Christmas. A great point there. The fifth and last place goes to Joker Killer 88, who turned his camp into a Christmas house. From the outside, at least, very shiny. I have also selected a few honorable mentions. Thanks to everyone who participated in the event. To the winners, congratulations once again and enjoy your prize. I think I have gone through everything that I wanted to on this video. Again, I'm sorry for taking a short break without much of a notice. I'm glad to be back. I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday. If you just got here, then consider to subscribe for more Fallout 76 content like this. Make sure to enable the notifications bell too, so you don't miss anything in the future. I have a Patreon page as well if you'd like to support me even further. The link is always below the video in the description box. Thank you for watching until this point and Happy New Year! I will see you soon in the next video. Until then, take care. Adeus. Bye bye.